Welcome back to the channel, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today we're talking about the most valuable Monticello Jefferson nickels, those 5-cent coins that most people overlook, but that can actually be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars in the collector's market. Some of these coins are sitting in pocket change or old jars right now, and their value is skyrocketing. Let's get started. First up, the Jefferson nickel of 2005 with the Philadelphia P mint mark is far more than just a simple coin. It is a living reminder of America's rich history and an emblem of change in modern coinage. Collectors today view this coin as one of the shining stars of the nickel series, not only because of its design, but also because of the era it represents. With its very fine condition and preserved details, the 2005 Jefferson nickel has carved out an important spot in the action market and continues to attract strong dollar value. The year 2005 was a special one for the Jefferson nickel because it was part of the Westward Journey nickel series, a commemorative program that celebrated the bicentennial of the Lewis and Clark expedition. This was not a standard year for nickels, but a groundbreaking one that introduced fresh, symbolic designs which marked a bold departure from the traditional nickel style that had remained relatively unchanged for decades. On the obverse, the 2005 nickel still honored Thomas Jefferson, the nation's third president, but in a refreshing new portrait. The design featured Jefferson facing forward, looking directly at the holder, a design shift that added a sense of strength, dignity, and uniqueness. It was the first time Jefferson was presented in such a bold, frontal style, and collectors immediately recognized its significance. The reverse of the 2005 nickel carried one of the Westward Journey designs. In particular, the American Bison design and the Ocean in View design were released in 2005, making it a year of incredible variety and excitement for coin enthusiasts. The American Bison design symbolized the wildlife encountered during the Lewis and Clark journey, while Ocean in View carried Jefferson's words from the expedition journals, emphasizing the discovery spirit of America. This double reverse year makes the 2005 nickel truly unique. Unlike other years with a single reverse design, the dual release added layers of collectability and ensured that the coin would always be remembered as a milestone in U.S. coinage history. Every collector searching for Jefferson nickels knows that 2005 is not to be overlooked. The Philadelphia P mint mark only enhances its appeal. The Philadelphia Mint is one of the most historically significant mints in the United States, and coins struck here carry weight and prestige. For the 2005 nickel, the P mint mark ties it directly to one of America's most iconic production facilities, making it even more desirable. In very fine condition, this nickel reveals its true beauty. The details of Jefferson's portrait remain crisp, and the lines on the reverse designs are strong, allowing the symbolism of the coin to shine through. While millions entered circulation, only a small fraction remain preserved in such condition today, and that is where the rarity factor comes into play. Collectors and investors know that rarity combined with strong condition equals value. The 2005 P nickel in very fine condition is not just common pocket change. It is a targeted collectible that has gained steady recognition in the action market. Its story, combined with its striking design, makes it an asset for anyone wanting to hold pieces of American history. Current market values for the 2005 P nickel in very fine condition are consistently rising. Where once collectors might have passed these coins by, the growing awareness of their significance has driven auction prices and private sales to impressive heights. A well-preserved 2005 P nickel can command dollars far above its original face value, and the potential for future appreciation is very strong. The coin's market growth is also fueled by the popularity of set building. Collectors often want every design from the Westward Journey series, and that means they must have the 2005 issues. The American Bison and Ocean in View reverses make this coin indispensable, ensuring demand remains strong year after year. Another factor driving its value is the nostalgia attached to the coin. Many collectors vividly remember the excitement surrounding the release of the 2005 nickels. Holding one today in very fine condition is like holding a piece of that memory, and nostalgia is one of the most powerful forces in numismatic collecting. Tips for collectors who own the 2005 P nickel include protecting it with a proper coin holder to maintain its very fine condition. Even small scratches or exposure to the environment can reduce its appeal, so careful storage is essential for long-term value. It is also wise to consider pairing the 2005p nickel with its Denver counterpart to create a full mint set. Collectors who pursue complete sets are often willing to pay premiums for pairs, and having both ensures a stronger position in the action market. Investors should keep a close eye on auction results, as the 2005p nickel has proven time and again to exceed expectations. This is a coin that may seem modern, but its historical ties, unique designs, and preserved condition place it firmly in the category of coins with excellent potential for future gains. Every great collection needs a coin that bridges the past and present, and the 2005p Jefferson nickel does exactly that. It represents American history, artistry, and innovation while also carrying a vibrant marketplace demand that makes it a financially smart acquisition. In conclusion, the 2005 Jefferson nickel with the P mint mark in very fine condition is more than just a 5-cent piece. It is a rare treasure from a celebrated series, a coin bursting with history and symbolism, and a collector's dream that continues to hold big dollar value in today's action market. For those who own it, this nickel is a gem worth holding on to, and for those seeking it, it is a must-have that will only grow in prestige and price as time goes on. Next up, the Jefferson nickel has always been a pillar of American coinage, and the 1973 Monticello 5-cent piece without a mint mark stands as one of the treasures of the series. This coin is more than just a 5-cent denomination. It is a reflection of history, artistry, and a timeless design that has captured the hearts of collectors around the world. In very fine condition, the 1973 nickel shines with both historical significance and rising demand in today's action market. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the beloved Buffalo nickel. Its purpose was not only to honor America's third president, Thomas Jefferson, but also to showcase his iconic home, Monticello. Designed by Felix Schlag, the coin carried elegance, balance, and meaning, and for decades it remained a constant part of American daily life. By 1973, the Jefferson nickel had already become a classic that every collector wanted in their collection. The obverse of the 1973 Jefferson nickel presents a sharp and detailed left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson. The inscriptions "Liberty" and "I in God We Trust" frame his profile, while the year 1973 sits boldly at the right. In very fine condition, Jefferson's hair detail, cheek contour, and overall strike remain clear, giving this coin a strong visual presence that collectors instantly appreciate. The reverse is where this nickel truly stands apart. The Monticello building is depicted in classical elegance, with the word Monticello clearly displayed beneath it. Above the dome rests the words E pluribus unum, and surrounding it are the denomination 5 cents and the legend United States of America. When preserved in very fine condition, the steps of Monticello remain sharp enough to see, and that is one of the most sought-after details collectors look for. One of the unique aspects of this coin is the absence of a mint mark. Coins without a mint mark in 1973 were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the most historic mints in the United States. This absence itself adds to the coin's character, as many collectors view Philadelphia strikes as foundational pieces that must be part of a complete Jefferson nickel set. The rarity of the 1973 Jefferson nickel in very fine condition lies in its survival. While millions were minted, the vast majority have been lost to circulation, damaged, or heavily worn down through decades of use. Finding a coin from 1973 that still carries clear details and a strong strike is becoming less and less common with each passing year. And this scarcity is exactly what drives demand in today's collector market. Collectors are particularly drawn to this coin because of the Monticello design's timelessness. For decades, the Jefferson nickel remained unchanged, making coins like the 1973 issue essential pieces in building full-date collections. Every collector who specializes in Jefferson nickels needs the 1973 no-mint mark coin, and that level of necessity fuels constant demand. In very fine condition, the coin demonstrates just the right balance between age and preservation. It shows the character of a coin that has lived through history while still maintaining the beauty of its design. This dual appeal makes it stand out in auctions and private sales, often fetching values much higher than face value. Today's action market has proven that Jefferson nickels, particularly those from the 1970s in strong condition, are on the rise in value. The 1973 no-mint mark nickel is commanding higher prices as collectors recognize its rarity and historical significance. A coin like this, especially in very fine condition, can sell for several dollars to much more depending on its sharpness, eye appeal, and demand at the time of sale. The market is also influenced by the increasing number of new collectors entering the hobby. As coin collecting continues to grow in popularity, coins from the 1970s have gained renewed attention. The 1973 nickel is perfectly positioned to benefit from this trend, ensuring that its value continues to appreciate steadily over time. For collectors looking to preserve or enhance the value of their 1973 nickel, proper storage is critical. Keeping the coin in a protective holder or capsule ensures that it retains its very fine condition and avoids further wear. Careful handling will allow the coin to continue gaining in both financial and historical value. One smart collecting tip is to build a year's set of Jefferson nickels, which means owning at least one coin from every year of issue. The 1973 no-mint mark nickel is a central piece in such a collection, and many buyers will pay a premium to secure it when filling the gaps in their albums. Its role in completing sets guarantees strong liquidity in the market. Another tip is to seek out examples with the clearest Monticello steps, as coins with strong strike detail often command higher prices. Even in circulated grades like very fine, the presence of distinct steps makes a coin far more attractive to advanced collectors. The Jefferson nickel is also known as a collector's gateway coin, meaning it appeals to both beginners and seasoned professionals. The 1973 issue without a mint mark has the power to attract all levels of collectors, which broadens the market for this coin and ensures that demand will remain strong in the years to come. In conclusion, the 1973 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark in very fine condition is more than just an ordinary 5-cent coin. It is a rare and valuable piece of American numismatic history, celebrated for its design, admired for its condition, and highly sought after in today's thriving action market. For collectors and investors alike, it represents not only a chance to own a piece of the past, but also a golden opportunity to benefit from its rising value. Next up, the Jefferson nickel is one of America's most beloved coins, and the 1974 D issue stands as a strong reminder of the artistry, history, and collecting potential that makes this series so special. Struck at the Denver Mint, this coin carries the famous Monticello design and honors one of America's founding fathers, Thomas Jefferson. In very good condition, the 1974 D nickel has proven to be a rare and attractive collectible, now commanding increasing attention in today's action coin market. The Jefferson nickel first appeared in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel after decades of circulation. Designed by Felix Schlag, the new coin was created to honor Jefferson's legacy and to showcase his Virginia estate, Monticello. By 1974, the Jefferson nickel had been in circulation for more than 3 decades, and its familiar design had already become an icon of American coinage. The obverse of the 1974 D. Jefferson nickel features a detailed left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson. His profile remains bold and distinctive, with the inscriptions, "I in God we trust," and "Liberty" flanking the image. The date 1974 is clearly positioned to the right of Jefferson's portrait, and the small D, mint mark, representing the Denver Mint, is placed just beside it. In very good condition, the coin retains strong facial details, ensuring collectors appreciate its historical charm. On the reverse, the classic Monticello building dominates the design. The word Monticello is written directly below the structure, with the denomination 5 cents beneath it and the inscription United States of America wrapping around the bottom. At the top, the motto E pluribus unum completes the balance of the design. Even in very good condition, the Monticello remains highly recognizable, and its elegance makes the coin appealing to all types of collectors. The D mint mark makes this coin even more desirable. While Jefferson nickels were produced in multiple locations, coins struck in Denver are often sought after due to differences in mintage numbers and collector demand. For many collectors, having the 1974 D is essential to completing a full Jefferson nickel date and mint set. The rarity of this coin lies in its survival in collectible grades. While millions were struck in 1974, the majority have been worn down through decades of circulation. Finding examples in very good condition today is becoming more difficult, and this scarcity pushes demand higher. Coins that still carry visible detail on Jefferson's hair, cheek, and Monticello's outline are far more valuable than heavily worn pieces. Collectors place a premium on coins that can still show the Monticello steps with clarity, even partially. While full-step nickels are extremely rare and valuable, coins with a well-defined building outline in very good condition are also highly desirable. The 1974 D nickel in this grade continues to be chased by enthusiasts who recognize its lasting significance. Demand for the 1974 D Jefferson nickel has only grown stronger in today's action market. Collectors and investors alike understand that these mid-20th century nickels represent an era of American history, and coins that survive with solid detail hold both sentimental and monetary value. Every year, these coins become harder to find, increasing their worth in the marketplace. In terms of value, the 1974 D Jefferson nickel in very good condition already sells for far more than face value. Depending on the market and buyer interest, examples can range from a few dollars to much higher amounts when appeal and detail are strong. With more collectors entering the hobby, prices are continuing to rise. Auction results have shown steady appreciation for Jefferson nickels of the 1970s. The 1974 D issue is no exception, with collectors eager to pay premiums for coins that present nicely and carry a strong strike. This appreciation shows no sign of slowing, making this coin a smart and rewarding piece to hold on to. For collectors looking to maximize value, protecting the coin is key. Keeping the 1974 D Jefferson nickel in a protective holder or coin album ensures that it maintains its very good condition without risk of further wear. Coins that are preserved carefully will always command stronger prices in the action market. Another important tip for collectors is to build a set of Jefferson nickels by year and mint mark. Completing such a collection adds enormous value, and the 1974 D is a vital part of this journey. Many collectors are actively searching for it, and this demand guarantees that prices remain strong. It is also wise to watch for coins with sharp strike details, especially those that retain crisp lettering and Monticello structure. Even in circulated grades like very good, coins with sharper details always outperform weaker strikes, and buyers will pay a premium for them. The Jefferson nickel has long been called the gateway coin because it appeals to both beginners and seasoned collectors. The 1974 D issue is perfectly positioned in this space, making it a coin that will always have wide appeal. With its blend of history, design, and rarity, it is one of the coins that new collectors start with and experienced collectors pursue in higher grades. In conclusion, the 1974 D Jefferson nickel with the Monticello design, preserved in very good condition, is a coin of lasting historical and financial significance. It embodies the spirit of American coinage, stands as a tribute to Jefferson's legacy, and continues to rise in value thanks to strong collector demand. This coin is not only a beautiful piece of history, but also a smart investment that will continue to reward those who recognize its true potential in today's thriving action market.